Gotcha. Cool.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Welcome to the Nerdy Lounge Table Talks, a place for us to talking about current events and pop culture, especially what it affects our environment, when it comes to current events and pop culture. And it's good to see you all too. I have Mandy with me, in this live stream today. Shout out to all the lovely people in the chat room also. Hopefully you are staying healthy, safe, cool, wherever you guys are in the world too. So good to see everyone. Hello, Kiba. Good to see you. See your
Hi,
question. Yeah, just good to see everyone again too. So, Mandy, feel free to let me know how you're doing and what you're up to and what's going on, in your world, with current events and pop culture.
wow. Next next week, next Sunday, we're booked in for a gig at this it's like a fun day. I think I told you, didn't I?
I think, but you can remind me again too.
It's going to be a 40-minute thing. We just go in and got a 40-minute spot. But Mark's got fluid on his lungs and he's had to have an X-ray, so we don't know. We've got to wait to see the results of the X-ray before we know whether or not we're going to be able to get on the stage and do that on the 17th. So that's new.
Cool.
And also we've been talking about making a video for this song that Mark wrote, or it's recreated. He's kind of, he did the music for, I don't know, or something. Anyway, it's this song he's created from an old song, but we're going to remake it again, and we're going to do a video with it. So we've been discussing that as well, making this video to go with the song. So yeah, it's all good. It's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and it's just like, you're doing like a remix version of a classic song, is that correct? Or is it just like or something different? Or if I'm saying it correctly.
It's an old song and it was a B version.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, but it's really good, and we're going to like funk up the music a little bit more with it.
The music.
Yeah, put our own touch on it,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
that
put
sounds
our
cool.
own spin on it.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And it's just, when it comes to that too, when it comes to talking about pop culture and music, it's just, doing like kind of like say like another version of a song, kind of like a remix. That's how most people call it in the US. It's just like you're revamping it, if you're just putting some more details to it too. I think that's really cool. And it's
I was talking to Mark about it, and you've got to have his certain license to do all of that, and I didn't realize there's so much that goes into it. So really, we'd be better off releasing some of his songs that he's written.
Right. Does he have licenses on his own music also, or is it just or no?
He's got access to be able to get licenses. I don't think it's just a case of you've got to ask permission.
Right, because I know that's a big thing too, especially on YouTube and even like platforms that streams music, could be like here or just iTunes and Spotify.
Ed Sheeran wrote a song, and I think it was Ed Sheeran. Anyway, he got fined for 50 million. He made 150 million, but he still got fined for doing it.
Yeah.
For the releasing someone's song.
Yeah, because it's like, even if it's like it's owned by like Warner Brothers or Sony or anything like that too, they'll get you and they take that shit. And it even goes to like comes towards like with film too, and gaming as well, especially. We really take that seriously. Back then, when I was growing up, I think it wasn't really necessarily the case, or I'm not sure, but damn, Ricky. And it's just like, yeah, it's probably like now it's like there's more stuff to it than ever. Like you use someone else's copyright song, they'll get you like in a heartbeat. But if you make your own songs too, it's always good to like copyright it.
Oh yeah, protect it as well. Protect them, because anybody could do it. Anybody could take your song.
Yeah, and that's like like, because
we were having quite an in-depth conversation about it earlier, just before we left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, with music too, and film and gaming too, and it's just like, now in our culture, it's just, with the copyright thing too. And it's just like really important as well. And even it's just like in videos, if you're just like you like use like, when a copyright, you put your own spin to it, that's like okay, because on YouTube you could, with reaction videos, and if you're like doing reaction video to like a song, you like some parts you gotta mute it, but some things you could, overlook it too if you put in your own thing to it. So if
Yeah.
using the whole thing without editing it, that's a big no-no. So yeah.
But I like to, I mean, especially if I'm singing a song that a sung before, and I'm singing it as a woman, you know what I mean? It's like I do put a different, and I put a bit of attitude in it, and and there's one I was talking the other day when we were in the studio, and I forgot actually. Mark said I was singing one of these songs. I think it was Every Breath You Take or something like that. I can't remember which one, but I can remember his reaction. I can't remember the song, right? He filled up, he teared up, tears in his eyes, and he went like that. It's just, his mouth, and he had to walk away. He got so, do you know what I mean? Felt so overpowered by me, the way I sang the song, and I thought, wow, that's good.
Manny, because I was talking about this yesterday with my live stream about creativity, and it's just like with music, it's like if you're singing a song that just moves us in a way that brings tears to our eyes, it helps us, we rock out, we shake our butts, we cry too, and it's just powerful. It's just like music is very influential, and that's like it's good, and also it can be dangerous too. It's like whatever you're listening to, if it's like heavy metal you're listening to, that's something to take mind off, like with anything, like because sometimes
it's the frequencies of the music. If you're talking about music could be dangerous. Like they say, the frequency 440 should be avoided.
I mean, it just depends on what you're listening to. It's like you're tuning into a radio. It's like you tune into a station and then you hear something. It's like a DJ's talking shit about something. Like, wait, I don't want to hear this shit. I want to turn it to a different station and
exactly. Yeah, I'm listening to music. I didn't turn this on to listen to you talking rubbish because I know they do talk.
It's just like maybe not for me, but it may be for someone else. So it's like it is what it is. I don't know. That's just me saying that too. And it's just like, I want to say hi to Michelle. What's up, Michelle?
Hi, Michelle.
See you. Yes, Cindy, good to see you, Michelle. Hopefully you and your sister are doing well too. And you had an awesome time last night on my live stream. It was hilarious. So just with, like tuning into, like music with frequency has a really powerful effect. And even just like
because certain frequencies can invoke the ego, right? So with John Lennon's music, right, that was always done at the frequency of 432, right, which is the frequency of love,
right?
Yeah, 532, and was it 4 something? I can't remember. I can't remember now, but it was, anyways. There's 532 and 417. Would that be? I don't know if you know anything about the fruit, but if you do it 440, right, that would invoke the ego, right? So it's like this guy that murdered this young girl, and he was in a band, right? And they say that you gotta be careful what music you play because it can turn your mind, it can twist your brain. The frequency you play the music in, and John Lennon always played the Beatles in like 432, like Let It Be, Whisper Words of Wisdom, Woman.
Yeah, and it's just like you mentioned that too about like music having an influence in our minds, and also has an influence in our culture too. And it's just like with the Beatles, that was like during that time, probably like in the 60s and the 70s.
It was very spiritual time back then.
I mean, yeah, it's like from what I heard from my grandparents, because they bought their house in the 50s and they lived through the 60s era, and I was like, whoa, just hearing their stories. And my grandparents, my mom's parents were badasses. Like my grandpa had a suit too. He had his own business in the 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like,
Peaky Blinders, eh? Like a Peaky
he was a straight
Blinders.
up badass. I mean, I was like learning about my grandpa. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I want to tap into that for myself because I'm his grandson, but yes, great grandsons now. But it's just like, like with the
You're
Beatles.
just sweet to be like that, Jay.
No. My grandpa's a sweet person. I'm just gonna get to that. He's like he knows how to dress and style, but he was a sweet, humble person. So that was
Yeah.
the cool thing.
Yeah.
That's how I am. So it's like that's
Yeah,
cool.
but it's just his dress, yeah. Because you dreamt about that, didn't you? Of being suited and booted and meeting two blondes in an elevator. Did you say you were going up in the elevator?
Yeah, that's right. The dream. I was going up. It was like a stairway in heaven. It was all white. It was
I
like,
know what it means. I know what it means now.
yeah.
It means you're going to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I've had that dream too. I dreamt that I was in an elevator with Mark, the guy who I sing with, right? And we were singing Revolution by the Beatles.
Ooh, Revolution. I gotta listen to that song too. Revolution.
Talk about a revolution, well, you know. We
Ooh.
all want to change the world. Yeah.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
that now I remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's powerful.
Yeah.
And it's just like, like with the Beatles during that time, and like in the 80s with Michael Jackson, and like going solo after from his brothers too. And that was like a big thing also. And it's just because, he had that kind of effect in our culture. And it's just like, especially in like for the Black community also. And like
Yeah.
with all communities too, like over the world, it's like that one dude just had like the most popularity more than the president during that time, and that's like unreal. Like you never kind of see that ever again. It's like you got that oil treatment, meaning what was the damn president at the time? I can't think of the president's name, but it'll hit my mind to it. But I know his face. But it's
Yeah.
just during the 80s too. It was like Ronald Reagan. That was him. He met Ronald
Ronald
Reagan.
Reagan, that was in the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, 90s. Actually, it was 90s or 80s too. I'm not sure,
I
but
think Ronald Reagan was in the 90s because that's when I was over it. He was a Republican, right?
I think so, yeah. But it was just wild. It was
Yeah.
like he met Bill Clinton too, so he met
Yeah,
both.
I'm
Like,
Bill Clinton. Yeah.
yeah, and it's just like his music. Like the Man in the Mirror was kind of like a big one, and Thriller, that's a big one too, because that one is like
Oh, yeah, I loved them all, I loved
yeah,
them all.
Thriller was like like the way like like me how music videos like was like made it like even like Billie Jean, like because MTV was just a predominantly white station, and then Michael Jackson wanted to reach to a new audience, and surprisingly enough MTV played his video, and that kind of
And
changed.
yeah. I used
Yeah,
to be able to dance to his music.
1981. Yeah, it was in the 80s, Miss
Did.
Shaw. Good to see you. Yeah, that's like he was president during the time too, and good to see you, Miss Charlotte too, and all you guys,
Oh, yeah.
and Marcia too. Good to see you also.
Yeah.
And Marcia, training for ultra instincts. It's a state of consciousness where you just don't think, you just respond, and it's just like
Just
it's
do.
yeah. And not to tell you about ultra instinct in the Dragon Ball universe. It's like the deities, the gods, and the angels in the universe can even tap into this kind of transformation, because it's like you're just like you're not thinking, you're just really responding to your movement, and you're just like moving without thinking, you're just being present in the moment, and that's
Yeah.
like ultra instinct is. And the character Goku, the main character of the Dragon Ball like universe in the stories, tapped into that when he was fighting a powerful dude strong as Superman, and he tapped into ultra instinct and he was on fire. He kicked everyone's butt. So yeah. Yeah, and Thriller was a movie too, and that's like thing with Michael. Like he liked to make like interactive movies, like to make it like a short film. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it was. He made a video of it, didn't he? The Thriller. I don't know if it was a video, a film. Was it a film?
it was a short film, but it like he put his own music to it, but it was like a short film. He really
Oh,
like
I didn't see
Thriller,
that.
with Bad, with Smooth Criminal, with there was another one too he did with Chris Tucker, and some few other ones too I haven't seen. I think I have it on DVD, but it's just it was like, it was like the coolest
Mm,
thing, and especially, bad too. That was kind of like during, the I think it was the late 80s. I was probably born in that time.
yeah,
My mom told me about it. It was just like that short film. It helped people debut, like Wesley Snipes, who plays, New Jack City and Blade and all that too. And, helped a lot of people's careers. So it was really cool with how music can help
yeah.
people, you know, influence our culture and all that. So it's cool.
Oh, it can do all sorts. It can raise your vibration as well. If it stirs you in such a way, do you know what I mean? It really
Mm,
can, because it can make you think good thoughts, arouse nice memories, and that's why we only want to make songs that are uplifting. You know?
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, and especially like, when I first listened to like hip hop, too. And it's just like I always like the instrumentals to certain hip hop songs, not the message itself, because some of it could be degrading, but some of the songs are, if they're
yeah,
talking about issues, it can inspire people too to bring them together. That's pretty cool. And some
yeah.
other songs too, they had good instrumentals, but the lyrics were terrible. It was just so degrading to women and all that too. But the lyrics, the instrumentals were hard as hell. I'll tell you that. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, that's some badass shit. I could listen to the instrumentals all day, but not the lyrics. That's I was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, that's right. I mean, there's a song that's #1 now, and Mark was letting me listen to it earlier, and he said, "What do you think of that?" And I was like, "Don't really go much on the words."
what
Yeah.
kind of song was it? If you want to.
So we don't need a hero or something like that. Something about a hero. It's the first time I've heard it. You
Mm,
know,
is it like a rap song or is it something different?
I don't know. It's just, well, no, it's not a rap song. It's more like Elton John more than anything.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay, I
yeah,
don't think I've ever heard of it. But I'll check it out though too.
yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't
he
think
did.
much of it, to be honest, but that's because I like a song to have a meaning, the words to mean something, you know.
hmm And yes, he did change the whole dynamic. And more than just Michael,
Yeah,
too. Prince, a whole lot of people. Elvis, James Brown, people came before him too. And speaking of Elvis, I don't know if you ever seen that new Elvis movie out in the theaters. Heard it's pretty good.
is
You know,
it a new one? Is it?
yeah, that new Elvis movie. I was gonna check it out. If it looks interesting, I was gonna see that or Thor. Just one of the two movies. I might see both.
Yeah, I used to love watching Elvis movies when I was a little girl.
Yeah, and with Elvis's story too, it was just so heartbreaking how he passed, but before that in his prime, and it's just like, it was wild. And it's just, I didn't know much about him because that was way before my time, but listen to like, the stories of
Yeah,
him from Michael, from the him dating his daughter, Lisa Presley, and it was just like they were married at the
yeah,
time. Really interesting, and how she kind of like, when she dated Michael, she kind of see her father in him because they kind of had that similar kind of lifestyle, king of rock to king of pop too. It's like, oh shit, that's like
yeah.
pretty wicked,
He's
so but
so good as well.
yeah, Michael did change the whole dynamic too, and he was just like, Prince was one of them, James Brown was one of them, Elvis, there's a whole the Beatles too. There's like a whole bunch of people who, uh, I think with
The
also
classics, they really are golden oldies, the classics.
yeah, and it's
You
just
know,
like yeah, golden oldies, and same goes with hip hop too. When it comes to Run DMC, oh my gosh, I could say like right now, like Ice Cube, Tupac, Snoop, and it's just like even though their songs back then were like off the chain too, but they had a message. They're talking about what they're dealing with in their environment, with the hood and all that stuff too, in South Central LA, and it's still crazy like that now too, but back then they had a powerful impact. And it's just like, those are like classic. Yeah, Stevie Wonder, James Brown.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of black artists and, white artists too, so, and it's like,
And Stevie Wonder's songs are amazing.
yeah, him and Michael were very good friends too. And James Brown was like a mentor to Michael too. And,
James Brown,
and
Prince,
Prince and Michael
yeah.
had this kind of rivalry, kind of like with, how can I put this? Like, like Goku and Vegeta, and like I said, I'm trying to put it in the simplest terms. You know how like certain politicians who are competitive, but in a way that they're like, oh, they respect each other, but they are competitive. Prince and Michael were kind of like that. They respected each other, but they were competitive during their primes too. And it was pretty silly to see too, because I like to see them work together, but I was
Yeah.
like, and they like, I don't know if you've seen this in the 80s, James Brown did a concert and Michael and Prince were there at the same time. So James Brown called up Michael on stage just to sing for a bit. He didn't want to. He just wanted to listen, but Michael
Yeah.
did it too, and everybody went crazy. He did his little spin and singing. And everybody was just wild and out. And then Prince came out in this guitar after that too when Michael left. So it was like the video's on YouTube too if you want to check it out. It's really awesome.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, Tina Turner, yes, especially the women too. Yes, Tina Turner. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I love Tina Turner.
Mm-hmm.
I call Mark Ike sometimes because he likes to control the way I sing. Sometimes.
Ooh, hope he don't hurt you. Have to come out.
Okay, Ike.
Oh, ooh. I have to go. You have to cross the pond to go see you, Mandy. You're like, no, Ike Turner. I'm just joking, but and it's just like Tina Turner is amazing too, and all the female artists too who made an impact in our society. I can't think of anyone right now too, but all I can think of too was just from my own experience. I don't know if you ever heard of Aaliyah. She was a really popular R&B singer too, and
Yeah, I've just heard of her. Yeah.
And she just, at her, like when she was alive and doing her songs during like the 90s, it was very powerful. And she was unique. Like she, into her spirit, she was a really good actress. She did some movies with Jet Li and other people too, with DMX. That's another one too. That's another class of power. And it's just like her and Tina Turner. And I can't think of any, the female versions right now, but they're in my mind. But
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse, yes, her
She
too.
was amazing,
Yeah, it sucks about what she goes through, the struggles too. Yeah, she was awesome, Michelle. Yeah, for sure. And it's just like I can even say about I know people say about Beyonce, it's that's like here or there, but she's cool too. Even just like Destiny's Child, and she does her own thing, and now she's still married to Jay-Z, and so yeah, I know, Marcia.
I think now is the right time for us. I mean, the way I look at it, is I might be grown up and too old to think about going and getting a different career, if you know what I mean. But in music, the people will be listening to my voice, not looking at my face or anything like that. Not that it's like ugly or I'm not, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm not too old. I'm not too old, and I'm learned, experienced. So when I'm singing songs that mean something, or not just because it rhymes, but because it actually means something, it's from the heart and it stirs emotion, I can sing it with feeling because I can relate to what I'm singing, And I think that's really good. And that's gonna that's just gonna be good for me anyway,
Yeah, like
because it
Marcia.
moves your soul, and it really does.
Like Marcia
When
said,
I'm singing, sometimes when I'm practicing, I can feel spirit going right through me, and that's for the duration of the whole song that I'm singing. And by the way, I'm singing John Lennon. It's crazy. It really is.
John Lennon. So
John
what's up?
Lennon.
See you, bro. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, good to see you, Ron. Hopefully you are doing well, bro. Good to see you. I have to check out your shows too, because I know you did some live streams earlier too. And then it's just, yeah, and it's just like when it comes to music and connecting with the mind.
That's
It's
what they
just
used to do, was play music. And
right.
yeah.
And it's just like how artists really connect with the divine too when it comes to music. James Brown, Michael, Aaliyah, Tina Turner, Amy Winehouse, you name it too, the greats. And it's just amazing. And even Elvis too, in a way. It's like how like he moved people with his music and so on and so forth. And it's just, it's just awesome. I just, when it comes to how music has influenced our culture too, all over the globe, And
Yeah.
it's just great. Even like in like certain content too, like with gaming, how many songs I listen to from video games that I still listen to on my iPhone. It's just so nuts. It's like, holy shit, this is hard as hell. The instrumental is good, the lyrics is good, and it's just like the vocals of the singer who's singing it. It's like, holy shit, like they're really going in. It's like it makes you want to work out, makes you want to clean, it makes you want to relax,
Yeah, that's right. It's so therapeutic. So you put your music on when you're doing the housework, especially, if you're doing vacuuming or something like that. It's easier because you can dance along while you're doing it as well. And I can't anymore because of my hips, but I used to, or when I was doing the sweeping up on the laminate flooring, just slide along the dance, along the front room floor, use it as a dance floor,
Mhm.
doing the polishing.
Exactly, Marcia. And
Yeah.
yes, Ron, too. Really, music does change your
That's
bravery.
what I said earlier, Ron. It changes your vibrate. It changes your vibes.
And also with your heart too, with your cells in your body. And it's just like, even if it's like using the singing bowl, like even like some healers like myself who use a singing bowl. I don't sing per se, but I know how to have a soothing voice
Mm.
and people relax and ground and just really, just play like a singing bowl. And it's just really beautiful how music can also change our
Oh,
brain.
that's your singing bowl makes me vibrate my body inside me.
Oh yeah, that's like an
My
energy.
solar plexus all the way up through here.
Hmm.
I vibrate when you're doing that singing bowl.
That's
It's a,
good.
it's almost like it's a purr, like you feel a cat when he purrs.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like
Yeah.
inside me.
Yeah, and it's cool.
It's
And it's
weird, weird.
like in a way like you're spinning the ball, it's like I spin it left, so it's like you're cleansing. And it's like, I spin it in a way that's smooth, so I won't
Yeah.
be loud if
And
I'm
maybe I can feel my spirit. Maybe I can feel my energy moving, and because it's happy and it's like a cat purring, you know? You
yeah,
can't hear anything, but you can feel it.
right. And it's just like it has a different effect on people. So for you, it might be like it feels like it's like purring, like your energy is like being
Yeah,
cleansed.
and more almost like it's a Kundalini rising, maybe, I know.
Yeah, never that maybe for
Because
you
that
too.
can feel different in all sorts of different ways. And when you have that, that's going to be your awakening, isn't it?
Mhm.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Maybe I might have that on stage. You never know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I if it does, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's just like, Mary J. Blige too, Marcia. And she's another good
Yes.
too. Queen
Yes.
Latifah too. She's an artist, back in the day too. And hopefully she still does make music because she's a really good MC and she knows how to rhyme. She got bars for days too. And she's just, she's awesome. She's like one of the goats. Her, Mary J. Blige, Scalia, Beyonce, I'll call her that too. She's in that class because, she's really awesome too. She collaborated with a
Well,
lot.
she was the one who sang If I Were a Boy, isn't it?
I think
If I were a boy.
mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the one.
I love that song. I
I
can't
see.
remember the words.
Yeah,
Since I had that near-death experience, I forgot all my songs, right?
yeah,
So when I'm singing the Beatles, I know them all, yeah, but I still forget the words, you know?
yeah.
It's really weird. I forgot all the words, the songs, you know?
And it's just like, I seen Beyonce in concert and she's gorgeous as she is in person because like she's, like the all white diamond dress and
Oh,
she's singing, you know, and, everyone went bunk wild when, she's singing about, who rules the world and it's like about all about the women. I was like, oh shit, they're going hard. Even my mom and my sister
she
wasn't feeling.
is absolutely awesome. She really
Yeah.
is. Love
The
her to
film was going
bits.
hard because I was like, okay, okay. It's like my mom, that was my mom's idea. God bless her soul. Because that's the time I went to my first um, anime expo with my best friend. So it was like that was like the best week I ever had. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like back to back. I was in LA twice. So I was like, oh shit, I'll be back. Don't you worry. So it's like, I've probably seen some people in the concert. I saw it at the anime expo. So it's like, oh shit, I know you. So yeah. So it was really cool. So it's cool. It's cool. And yeah, like with the singing bowl, and it's just it has a lot of let me see if I can share it with you guys too.
Yeah, love it. I do.
It just has a lot of healing benefits too. Whether it's like whatever note that you get, and it's like if it's like a crystal one, if it's like a F plus or A or B, whichever one too, that really just helps. And they have comes in different shapes and sizes. This is like a medium version. There's like a smaller version and a huge version too that I seen in my friend's wellness center. It's off the chain, especially when they do
Yeah.
their sound bowls. Their sound baths, during the
Wouldn't
film.
it be awesome if you could use that in a band, as part of it, just part of, wouldn't you
Yeah,
think?
that'd be cool, isn't
Yeah.
it? Right?
Because it would affect people as well listening to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it's like something very
If it
relaxed.
does that to me, then what's it doing to people? Why is it making my energy move in such a way like it vibrates? And it's like a cat purring. And it's very, very strange, and it feels delightful. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't explain it. So if it does that to me, to put that in, say, if I was to go on stage, right, and with my band behind me, I got the drummer, the guitarist, the piano, whatever, and that as well. And do you know what I mean? Everybody that plays that music, we get a little piece of that every time they listen to it.
Mm-hmm. And also when it
That
comes,
would be so beneficial, wouldn't it?
yeah, and it's like to add what my share is saying about cleaning, like it's just like the like the crystal singing bowls, like this one for example, too, you see in the screen. It just helps you, connect with your heart with this one, and it's just when you do it certain way too, it helps you clear your energy, and then also you do it another way, it helps you restore your energy too. So it's like clearing and cleaning too. So
Yeah.
yes, indeed. And we're talking about music, which is awesome. So what's up, Stone Marble? Yes, good to see. I didn't see her there. Oh my gosh, she just talk about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was.
These she's asked for rainbow cards. I don't think I got them.
Oh, Kiba.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want a message for today too, something spiritual or something related to pop culture, or current events too, feel free to, or even just spiritual in general too. Feel free to post your questions in the chat. See if we can get to people's questions right now. It's a rainbow card. Yes, all right.
Oh, right. She wants rainbow card. Do you want me to read the rainbow card, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I think she's mentioned too. She probably wants something like rainbow, because this is like a rainbow too, because it has all the colors in there too. So I brought my other utilities, my favorite deck, the Archangel Metatron deck. So yeah,
Well, I'll do a color card. Yeah, because I haven't got rainbow cards. Do you think?
cool. Hey, Ocean Garnet, good to see you, my friend.
Card for Keeper Lions.
Michelle, I'm not sure if I'm going out tonight, but because I wasn't sure if I was going to go see a movie with my friend Adria, but there's some complications with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if I'm not doing anything tonight, I might pull off in a night stream just to have fun with you guys again. So who knows? If I'm not doing anything, if I'm bored, because I want to do some stuff, but things aren't going to fruition. But if so, I'll definitely will pop in with you guys tonight for sure. Kiba with her rainbow message of the day.
Wow, I've got some.
You got 3 here?
Chocolate. Cayenne?
Oh, cyan. It's a beautiful blue.
Cayenne, yeah. Yellow. And gold.
Oh, gold, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's have a look at
the gold with the wrappers.
Well, we'll start off with the chocolate.
The chocolate.
Chocolate.
Ooh, what kind of chocolate? Dark chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate.
Actually, this looks quite dark. doesn't it?
Ooh, that looks good. You know, it has some of that, has some fruit, some strawberries to that. That's some good shit.
It looks like Hershey's, doesn't it? That one.
Hershey's, Twix, or even if even vegan, that's even better. So,
Yeah. Right.
oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Marsha. I appreciate that. I really
It
do.
says chocolate is a mixture of brown and black that links us to the earth, providing healthy boundaries and encouraging structure. It accesses your shadow side to offer deeper insight and growth, and also provides you with nourishment and resilience. Nourish your body and soul with chocolate. Mm. Eat chocolate.
Ooh, it has some
Yeah.
strawberries with that dessert.
Yeah, serotonin, yeah. Right.
Mm.
Today, make yourself a cup of hot chocolate and sip it slowly. Allow the warmth and sweetness to nourish your body and soul. What does this nourishment mean to you? How can you nourish and nurture yourself more? Get some paper and a pen, put your feet up, and allow your creativity to flow. Write down 10 nourishing things you can do for yourself in the next week and do them. Say, Divine Intelligence, please awaken the sweetness and soulfulness inside me so I can truly nourish and love myself. And the next one is cayenne, the color. It's a beautiful color, isn't it?
Cyan, yeah, beautiful blue.
Yeah,
The power
cyan.
blue. Yes, strawberries and chocolate, Lisa. Good to see you. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, get your
Yes.
boyfriend to eat more. Anyway.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You said something about chocolate. I was like, that was hilarious.
I said something about chocolate and strawberries and eating them. Anyway.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's funny.
Right. Cayenne strengthens your confidence and belief in yourself, balancing the systems of your body and giving you clarity in times when you need to make choices. It also helps you release stress to attain peace and relaxation. Look at that. And can be very helpful in fine tuning your communication abilities. Build your confidence with the help of with a cayenne circle. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in. As you breathe out, allow yourself to completely let go of all the stress and tension in your body. Take in another slow breath and visualize a deep cayenne color filling your whole body.
Mm.
Then, as you breathe out, relax. Imagine a big cayenne circle in front of you. Focus on the different qualities that make a person feel confident. They might be things like knowing what you are doing, feeling good about yourself, and feeling happy, and getting what you want, and so on, and so forth. And then yellow. Okay.
Awesome. And I'll take note of that, Ron, too. I might just want to do my own thing, but I'll take note of that too if I want to join your live stream.
Okay. So
Oh, sorry.
yellow is to purify your body. Yellow assists with purification, treating diabetes and cleaning the intestines and bowels. Ease arthritis, release toxicity, and clear your skin with yellow. As the color of intellect and mental stimulation, yellow can also help you think more quickly and clearly. Purify your digestive system with yellow rays of light. Go outside, spend a few minutes looking at and feeling the rays of the sun on your skin. Imagine bright yellow sunlight moving through your whole digestive system, cleaning your intestines, pancreas, and bowels of all toxicity and waste. Sense the density dissolving and your organs becoming clean and healthy. Pour some water into a yellow glass and put it into the sunlight for half an hour. Then drink this water while focusing on purifying your body, mind, and heart. Say, I allow my mind and body to be cleansed inside and out. That's a good one, isn't it? For
That's funny
well-being.
'cause I pulled a card for Kiba, and it was yellow, and it's just all about the solar plexus. Taking action, do something that's really joyful and brings you happiness, and
Yeah,
that's
see,
really on point too. You got that message again,
it's
Kiba.
good for confidence as well. Make people if you wear the color yellow when you go for an interview, it can
Mhm.
help you get the job because it makes people feel confident around you. See the color yellow. And the
Mhm.
last one I got is gold.
Oh, gold, like a girl
Gold.
piece, like Little John has. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like those rappers had their grill piece too. It's all gold and shit. Looks
Gold
tacky.
teeth. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the gold teeth. But anyways, I don't think I ever do that, but it's just funny. I just brought it up. Anyways.
Yeah. It's a way to save some money in both, isn't it? Right.
Hmm.
All right. Gold provides clarity in decision making, attracting abundance, expanding awareness, and clearing the path to wisdom, knowledge, and joy. Strengthen all fields of the body and spirit with gold, the strongest color for healing all illness. But use it wisely. To attract abundance, focus on activating golden energy in the palms of your hand. Hold a gold coin in each of your palms and focus on the gratitude for the abundance you already have. Close your eyes and bless the coins. Imagine them multiplying into a mountain of abundance. Activate the golden energy in your palms by sending golden light into them. When your hands begin to tingle, you'll know that where appropriate, everything you touch can now turn to gold. Say, Divine Spirit, open the well of abundance in my heart and attract continuous blessings into my life. So any of these cards that rang a bell for you, that you resonate with, I kind of thought that, probably the yellow one was for you, to be honest. But if it was all of them, take them all. But yeah,
Yeah, and that's awesome that you're wearing, has blue letters on your yellow T-shirt, Kiva. And I didn't know about
yeah, it
John
does.
really Holmes too. That's awesome. Little John does that. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
those cards were, next to each other.
Yeah, I hear you, Ocean Garnet, gold teeth with diamonds. Oh, man, it looked crazy. Yeah, those grill pieces I seen back in the late 2000s and all that too.
Yeah,
Oh
some
man,
people have emeralds in their mouth. I mean, like one of them that would just look like a black tooth, wouldn't it? But they do.
I don't know. They do some all crazy stuff with their mouthpiece too, the grills, and some looks pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Some looks like okay, I see what they're going through.
Mhm.
So
The
Little John,
first thing would think, oh, he's got black tooth.
yeah, and just like Kiba, with the message that I have for you, you got lilac. So it's like really a beautiful purple here too, and this is like a really all about magic too, and really tapping into that, that uh, what's you call it, higher frequency, higher realms of magic. Just really tapping into that for yourself too. Wearing the color lilac, purple, and it's just like when it comes to that too. Let me see if I could put I could make it bigger so you see it better. There we go. So like with lilac too, Kiba, and it's just like all about higher realms of magic. How can you really just use manifest that too to really tap into that magic that you have, and even just wearing the color purple to help you really connect you to the higher realms of magic. To help you manifest more beautiful things in your life too, and it can be more than just physical things too. It could be experiences, and etc. And it's just like this is like a really, it looks like a Disney palace too. If you ever been to Disneyland or Disney World, and it's just really powerful. Just like to really help you connect with the higher realms of magic. Really just if you believe in magic, at the that Beatles classic too. Just really tap into that for yourself, Kiba. Even wearing the lilac color too can really just be helpful. Even eating lilac too, could be with grapes, could be with anything too. So I just
Mm.
want to share this with you too. So sorry about my terrible singing. You know,
Yeah, and what's those flowers as well, the lilac. Um,
Yeah, lilac or lavender, because I know they look the same.
Lavender, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, I love lavender and also on the purple white. Oh, that's awesome, Kiva. My late grandma cover. Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome. Yes, they are nice cards too for Kiva too. So I'm glad you got these cards, especially yellow. You got that message today and you got that yesterday too, Kiva. So that's something to take note of too for you, just to really connect with your joy and happiness. And also connect with the higher realms of magic. Like, with the what's it, the Beatles song, if you believe in magic. If that was a song.
I don't
Yeah.
know that one actually.
You don't? Oh, I thought that was a Beatles song, so I might.
In the magic, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I heard that one many times.
Magic, magic. Oh, you're thinking about Queen.
I think so. That could be Queen. I'm not sure who it is,
One
but
dream, one soul, one prize, one goal. That one?
it could be. It's something else. So I know the lyrics. It's in my head, but I'm not sure who created the song. I don't know if it's the Beatles or something. Someone else. So
They created so many, didn't they?
I know. So
I've learned 32.
nice.
Well, 34 maybe. No.
Oh, so it was Flavor Flav who makes those houses, or Little John? Because I know Flavor Flav does some stuff too. Shout out to him. He's a OG as well, believe it or not. You know how silly it could be, like with these reality shows. Oh man, and you're gonna Google it too, Lisa. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. So awesome. Much love to you, Kiba, and let me see. So after that is Marcia. She wants a spiritual card too. So
a spiritual card, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Energy.
I love that. Little
All
John.
about energy. Very spiritual.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? Yes, my Little John impression. Okay.
That's Green wants the energy card.
Yeah, he did start a diamond thing, Ocean on it. I think it's hilarious. But Marsha Green wants a spiritual card too. So okay. Never seen Little John without his sunglasses. Yeah, I don't think I have either. I remember that. That's something to take note of, Lisa. Interesting. So Marsha Green, a spiritual card for her today.
I fell in the garden today again.
Oh, yeah?
I caught myself on the fence and it bent my finger, pushed my finger back.
Ow. Is your finger okay?
It's a bit sore.
Mm.
Like the flush on the toilet when you push it down, it hurts. It's like that.
Oh, your finger.
Switching the light, even just switching the light on. So I might have to go and have an x-ray.
Okay, Miss Charlotte, I got you, my friend. Yeah, of course. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marcia. We'll pray for your brother too, Yeah, just, gotta be careful too, Careful in the garden. For sure. Yeah, but I'll pray for your brother, Marcia, too.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go first for Marcia. So the card that I pulled for you from my Metatron deck is you doing anything that you're passionate about. And it's just like that love for life too, with a passion message here. Just doing anything that just brings you passion, that love for life. It could be from, from music to film to anything spiritual, wherever that helps you connect, brings you that love of life to your heart too, that really brings that passion out within you. Just really tapping into that, for yourself, especially, for your spiritual health and for your mental health and etc. too. And it's just like, with doing anything that just brings that, that love for life within yourself, Marcia, it's just really powerful, especially when it comes to our health, our spiritual health, mental health, physical health, etc. So whatever that you're passionate about, that brings that love for life too, just really tapping into that for yourself, Marcia, even if it's like activities you love to do or etc. So whatever that brings that passion within you, just go for it, my friend. And that's your spiritual message for today. So
Wow, then this one goes with Jay's, because this one is that for passion, the color red.
yeah, red is
Yeah,
strong with this one too. Yeah, there's some red
yeah.
in this one.
And this is your first chakra, Archangel Michael. And it says, right, Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. So that's come to you twice. 2 power cards. Yeah.
Especially, with this one, the color red and pink is
The
strong
red.
in your
Yeah.
card too. So all about passion there too.
Yeah.
Connecting with that.
See, they're both hearts as well.
Which angel is that one?
Archangel Michael.
Oh, that's Michael? Oh, okay. He
Yeah.
looks like a rock star with that hair. I didn't recognize him.
He's
That's cool.
gorgeous.
That's awesome. Beautiful messages here for you, Marcia. So hopefully this resonates with you too.
Call upon him anytime.
There you go. Yes, the beautiful cards for her. Yes, indeed. And Marcia says, that was a great card, Mandy. Add encounter with Archangel Michael. Oh, shoot.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Thanks for sharing that, too. Wow. Encounter
Yeah.
with Michael. So,
I've
yes.
seen an angel once. He does look sexy, doesn't he?
Is his hair
Seriously.
short or is it long? Because usually I see him with long blonde hair.
Yeah, I know, but these are the modern day ones, and this is
Now he looks like somewhat like a character I've seen in.
dapper haircut. I don't know, it's a dapper haircut now.
Oh, nice. Cool, cool. Yeah, the energy of these cards are awesome, isn't it, Beauty? So, awesome stuff here, too. Yes.
Yeah.
So much love to you, Marsha. I'm glad the messages that we pulled for you
Yeah.
are helpful.
Ready to go, doll. Ready to go.
Yep. Stick again, right angel. Yes, exactly what Lisa and Mandy said too. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So, so much love to you, Marsha Green. And Miss Charlotte, you are next, and she wouldn't mind a message.
Message from your guides, right?
Yes, Noel. Okay, I'll pull 3 cards for you for my angel deck here.
I'm going to give you crazy, sexy love notes from Miss Charlotte.
Speaking of that, crazy, sexy love notes, I did some spicy readings for people last night. It was fun. Ask Lisa, She Walks in Beauty, and Michelle. They know what I'm talking about. It was hilarious. Did one for Melinda, Michelle. Well, I didn't do one for Lisa though. That's the next person I'm gonna do if I do a live stream tonight. If she's open to that.
Right, Miss Charlotte, you have to be more playful. Right, you need to play with your fur babies. Something big is on its way, so believe. Yeah. and accept yourself, right? Okay. So the first card says self-care includes having fun. You are playing enough, darling. Are you playing enough? Do you have enough free time, or are you booked to the minute? Life goes by so darn fast. Make sure to have a blast along the way. Play connects us to our childlike curiosity and zest. When life feels too serious, toss aside your to-do list and make room for the stuff that turns you on. Go to the movies, have an adult slumber party, swing at the playground. You're never too old to go wee, right? Let the fun shine in and live a little or a lot. And then it says something bigger is on the way. So while you're being a kid again, allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back, right? And the next card is accept yourself, right? Accept who you are. Okay, while there is a time and a place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. Have fun, play, and believe in yourself. Okay? And believe that whatever it is you've asked for, you're going to get. You have to take time out of that, of trying to manifest it. Okay? It's already there. It's being manifested. Now you got to just go, take your focus away from that. And, nurture yourself and have fun doing it. Okay?
Yeah, I got similar cards for Miss Charlotte too. And it's just like, about, creating those relationships with life, relationships and harmony too. Just really find that love for life too, for yourself. And the heart shaped here too, and the rose here is really strong with this, all about love. That you're creating those, relationships, with life, with yourself, especially, with, the things that you're passionate about too, that you love. It's just really powerful message here for you, my Charlotte. And just like, finding that key to freedom too, just really find that love for life, and also just finding that key to freedom. Just you don't have to really depend on anyone or anything. Just really, find that sense of freedom for yourself, that you are independent and you can just stand on your own 2 feet. And just really, find that key to freedom, as you can see with this message here, with all about codependency. Just really find that key to freedom, and just, this message that goes with it, just all about love, that love for life, creating those healthy relationships with yourself, and so on and so forth. And it's just like, with love and harmony, with relationships and harmony per se too. And it's just like having that, building those relationships with self too is really important. And it's just like how we can really just bring that love back in for ourselves too. It's just can be really powerful. And just like, finding that key to freedom can really just be helpful, can be really helpful to do that for yourself, Miss Charlotte. So just, really just doing that for yourself, where you can be independent, you don't have to depend on anyone or anything. And just really finding that key to freedom, because freedom is, essential for all of us. And just like when it comes to, finding that key to freedom, it's always good to really connect with nature also. It's always important to to connect with Mother Nature. And how you connect with Mother Nature, where you're just, having your feet to the earth, if you're at the beach, or if you're in the forest or at the beach, wherever that helps you ground your energy. Just always find ways to connect with Mother Nature, just to really help you ground your energy with this powerful message here too. especially, you know.
That's the play one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mother Nature, but animals.
Yeah. And she says, she's free. She's been doing that for a while. Yeah. Just, continue to do that for yourself, Miss Charlotte. Just to really continue to, build that love for life too for yourself, those healthy relationships.
Because you're learning a lot about yourself while you're doing that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And even with other people too that really, care about you as well. And just, finding that key to freedom. It's really important to do, to remember to do that. To find that key to freedom, to you're not dependent on anyone or anything, and you're just you're your own person, and you have that find that key.
We learn to live on our own, and that's it's like it's an accomplishment, it's an achievement.
Mm-hmm. And grounding with nature, hey, that's the most fun thing you can do. Just going to the beach or just in nature, however you do it too, just to help you ground your energy. Go for it, my friend. So beautiful, beautiful stuff here.
And the last card I got is accept yourself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's awesome. So hopefully those messages were very helpful for you, Miss Charlotte. And much love to you. Thank you for letting us pull cards for you too. And Michelle, my belle, good to see you. What's up, my friend? Haven't seen you.
Honey.
Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. And anyone else wants a reading too. I know Lisa, you wanted to do a reading, me to do a reading for you too. So if you want to post your question, we will definitely get to your question right now. If you want to, post it. I think it's something about, let me see if I could find it. Oh, your cards for her today. It's like a general read or something. If that's, you want, Lisa. So, if you want a general reading, because I know you hit me up earlier, if you want a reading from both of us too, just feel free to let me know what kind of reading do you want. And yes, both decks do complement each other today too. That's interesting. You mentioned you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got you, Lisa. Awesome.
A message is from my guides.
All right.
Okay, she walks on me.
I gotta stretch for a minute. Sheesh. I don't know why. Oh, man, I feel good. Hey, Mary Thornberry, good to see you, my friend.
Message from Spirit Guides for she walks in space.
Time for the 7th inning stretch. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, you're killing me today. That's awesome. Right, Lisa. She walks in beauty. If you want to check out her channel, guys, it's linked in the description below. Same goes for Mandy's channel too, and Rob's channel as well. So yes, indeed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm feeling grounded, from these messages that I'm pulling for you, Lisa. Really interesting stuff here. Very powerful. All right, cool. I'm gonna pull a Rebel card for her too. I'm gonna pull 4. I'm feeling funny today. Lisa, you're gonna get a Rebel card with your reading too. So if that's cool with you, feel free to let me know, my friend, because I know you love humor too with your
Yeah.
hashtag. But if you want to go first, Mandy, feel free.
Okay. Well, the over the card covering this whole reading is the probable outcome, and it's good, right? And it's happy family, satisfaction, completion, good fortune, and harmony. So you feel more aligned with your true nature. But in the meantime, right, you're feeling like it's a lack of control, lack of direction, and things are getting aggressive. In the past, you've been resistant to change and unable to move on, and lacking a bit of hope. Yeah. Someone's been judgmental and controlling, demanding and sabotaging, jealous and aggressive again. And then I've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is not turning in your favor, really. It's in reverse. But as you know, the Wheel of Fortune's always turning. So let's carry on and see what else it says. Have you been worrying and, sleepless nights, or just find it hard to get to sleep? Time will heal. Could be some delays, but time will heal. You've been worried and anxious about something. You have latent talents that you're afraid to use, right? So you have to make a decision about who you are. Yeah. Don't be a cynic. Yeah. There's abuse of power around as well. So I think you need to just believe in yourself a little bit more. And you fear that you will have public recognition, and this is what you fear. You want it, but you fear it. Yeah. And you're going to have achievement, rewards, gifts, and good news. Public recognition, victory, and winning of significant battles. Because there's been a lot of fighting and bullying. Someone's been bullying, and arguments and tension, betrayal. Feels like a no-win situation. But you're open to new perspectives now. It's been a light bulb moment. You feel like you want to release and you want your freedom, and you know the way forward. Knowing a way forward now. Right? Okay. Jay?
Lisa. And just
Know
from
the way.
what was that?
I said she knows the way.
Yeah, she does. And it's just like, for you, Lisa. And I have similar cards that I actually pulled for you the other day too. And hello to Nancy Riker. Good to see you. And it's just like, I'm not sure like what you're doing for yourself, Lisa, but I feel very grounded. It's like, at first I was a little like restless, but now it's like, like it's like an anchor. It's like, just chill, like you're just feeling really grounded today too. I'm just feeling your energy. And just like, I'm not sure what's going on with this message too, but I feel like something that you really are doing some inner child work too, for yourself with the source of your reading too. And it's just like, inner child, you're just really doing some inner child work right now too, in your life, and just really finding some clarity and some healing for yourself too with this powerful message here. And also when it comes to just whatever that you're going through, Lisa, and it's just like, it's always important for you to really find that key to freedom too. This message really came up for you really powerful. And it's just like, finding that key to freedom where you are just, you have your sense of independence and you have to really depend on anyone or anything. So just really take note of that too for yourself. And it's just, she says there's chaos around me, but not inside me. Oh,
She's been resisting it, but it says that she will, like with the eight of swords, right? You tied up in a prison of your own making because you're not breaking free. Well, these cards here, right, say she's going to break free. Says it here, release and freedom. Yeah? Because you're going to know the way forward, because you know what you don't want, and you know what you do want.
Right.
It's scary. You have wobbly, little wobblies all along the way. But yeah, you've got what it takes to get it.
And it's just like you mentioned it, Mandy, too, because the next card that I have for also is, the Metatron Rainbow Bridge. Just really knowing that, the bridge is always open for you, Lisa, to really connect with your spirit team, the universe, the angels that are watching over you, too, on your life path as well. And it's just like to really, when you're doing that inner child work, however you're doing that, or even if you are just feeling good right now, too, that's totally awesome, too. Just really good to honor where you're at and just really finding that sense of freedom for yourself too with the previous message when you're just finding your own independence as well and just really knowing that the bridge is always open to for you to really connect with your guides to really get some guidance, get some clarity, etc. too. And just like the rainbow bridge here too, and it really ties into like with Thor too. And it's just like it's a really strong thing today because the movie's out and the rainbow bridge is like the connection between Asgard and Earth. But for you with the Metatron message, Lisa, it's just like the bridge is always open for you to really connect with your spirit team too. And just like with your rebel card to go along with it, and this is gonna blow your mind. It says be fucking grateful. Oh shit. It says shit could be so much worse, my friend. So yes
Yeah.
indeed. So yeah, and she says, I know I'm sensitive to spirits, but don't tap into mediumship. Okay, okay. So that's probably what you're mentioning too, right, Mandy? About those cards. Like she needs to tap into that or something for herself,
Yeah,
or
because she's got what it takes, and somehow something's going to give her an awakening. Do you know what I mean? Something's going to be like a light bulb moment that she's going to be like, it's
maybe
coming. It's coming.
too.
The breakthrough is coming. You're not going to be feel trapped anymore.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah. Open to new perspectives.
That's powerful. And it's
Yeah,
just
got one. Mm, that one. Go easy on your ass.
by your
The
own.
best thing that ever happened to you. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's funny. So much
Yes.
love to you, Lisa. Hopefully, the cards that we pulled for you were helpful for you. If it's not right now, too, so it's something to really take note of too when it comes to the cards that we pulled. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, that's totally cool. But just really taking note of that too. If you want to watch this, you're reading again too on this live stream. But much love to you, Lisa.
But
Yeah,
you've
you're
got
welcome.
good news coming anyway. No public recognition. Yeah, that one there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Say yes. Much love to you, Lisa, and you're
That could
welcome.
be with your channel, Maybe you're saying you're ready now.
It could be with anything. It's just something to take note of.
Yeah.
Mm. And so, if anyone else wants a reading from us too, feel free to post your questions in the chat because the questions are open right now too. So we got through people so quickly, which is good because we're quick like that. So yes, indeed. If anyone else wants like a certain reading, also, I could pull out my spicy cards if you guys are open to that. Uh, so
Oh, can I tell you something? My daughter is now a believer, right?
mm-hmm.
I don't know when it was because she hasn't quite told me. She didn't tell me. My sister told me. Everybody tells me everything, not my daughter. Anyway, I thought she would have because it was her dad that she had this experience with. And my ex-husband, my daughter's dad, died of cancer when Shari was 18, right? So everybody's in the family have been going to see this psychic called Helen, right? And so Shari went to see her, but Shari's skeptic, Not so much anymore, though, right? So she's gone to see this psychic, and her dad came through. So she's gone like that, right? It took her breath away. She said, "He's holding me, isn't he? He's hugging me." Right. And this Helen, she said to her, "I didn't want to scare you or anything, but yes, he is. He's giving you a hug."
That's powerful.
The new guy that she's met, this new guy. And he said, "Yes, it does." She said, "But to make sure that you believe it, your dad's going to show you a sign," right? So she went home, and later that day, her boyfriend turned up. Well, he's not a boyfriend as such yet, but he's a new friend of hers, right? He's turned up. He said, "You'll never believe it." He said, "A robin just landed on his head." Her dad is called Robin.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
she's now a believer.
wow. That's powerful. That's the divine speaking.
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it? I'm really pleased because it's lovely that,
That's awesome. That was from, your boyfriend, right? Or from or towards your daughter, right? Or am I saying it correctly? Was that for your daughter or for your daughter's boyfriend or etc.?
No, for my daughter. She went to see this medium.
Yeah.
And she said her dad came through and he gave her a hug, and she felt him hugging her. She went all
Awesome.
culture chills go right through her. She could feel him, literally feel him holding her, you know. And then
Well,
he said, because she's split up from her husband, and she's met a friend. They're at the stages of just being friends at the moment, and she wants to know if her dad liked him. So her dad said, "I'll show you. I'll send a sign, right? If I like him, I'll send a sign." And then this guy turned up later on in the evening, and he said, "You'll never believe it. A robin landed on my head."
oh, that's beautiful. So that's confirmation. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so that was her dad's approval,
initiation. That's
Yeah,
that's
approval. Yeah, I was like him saying, "Yes, I like him. He's all right." Yeah.
awesome. That's cool. My blessings to you and your daughter and her boyfriend too. So and
Yeah, well, I haven't met him yet because he's just a friend,
oh, okay.
But she needs it. She just, it's what she needs at the moment as well.
Yeah, friend. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
It's
right.
another story too.
If something else happens and something comes of it, then great. She
Right.
deserves it.
Mm-hmm. And so,
Yeah.
Lisa, I will pull a spicy card for you, and I got your question. Ocean Garnet and Mary Thornberry will honor your request for the prayer meditation for the people in Sri Lanka too. So I know someone who's in there too. So yeah, we'll do that meditation last. But I'm gonna pull some. Yeah, friendship is great. Exactly, Lisa. Friendship is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. She met him. She goes out running. She loves running, and she meets up with a group of people, and they go running around Plymouth. She lives on the outskirts of Plymouth. So they go running, and where she's met him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, Lisa, if you want a spicy card, I'll do that for you. And after that, we'll do Ocean Garnet, and I'm going to honor Mary's prayer meditation request. So, all right. Yes, indeed.
I've got crazy, sexy love cards. They're the most spicy ones I've got.
Well, Lisa, with what comes to my spicy cards, I don't hold back. So, I'm going to brace yourself.
I have a romance card.
I was going to do this for you last night, but I wasn't sure. But now now it's on. So here we go. I might pull another rebel card for you. This spicy reading, spicy relationship reading. All right. So we have for Lisa. So it comes. Ooh. Ooh. You're scared and excited, as you should be. I'm just kidding. Nah. as it should be. It's all good though. I try to be gentle
Oh,
with you guys and entertaining at the
yeah.
same time.
You're gonna
Oh,
try.
good to see you, bro. Hopefully you're staying safe out there too. Hopefully you're all right from last night. So good to see you, Geek Billy. Keith, good to see you, bro. All right. So what's the answer to this spicy message for Lisa? I mean, I love this deck. Can't think to the erotic sex oracle deck. Let's say so. Oh, Mm, that's like nope. What do you got for Lisa, Mandy? If you want to share.
Well, it might not be right away, Lisa. I don't know, but anyway, it says the first one I got for you says gossip dims your glow. So don't go gossiping about anybody because it don't make you look good.
Oh, that's a similar card that I got for Lisa. It's your
Yeah, it
shit.
dims your glow. So speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. So avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. And the next card is the wedding card. And it says, this situation involves marriage.
Oh, that's a beautiful message.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
mm, mm, mm.
maybe that's talking about your date you're going to go on. You know, marriage isn't spiritually. Marriage doesn't mean put a ring on it. Don't put a ring. Yeah. We all meet for a reason, as for healing purposes. Yeah. So you haven't got to get married. There's another way of getting married spiritually, which is in the wedding chamber, right? And that's well, you know they say, but the Venus and the triangle and yeah, right? So this is the wedding chamber when you connect during sex and making love. That is when, you know, when you raise the energy and you hit an orgasm. This is when the man enters your wedding chamber. So that could be what it's talking about. So if you keep, when you go out on a date, you keep the conversation flowing purely, yeah, and you keep the vibe nice and pure and don't let anything get in the way when you communicate. Don't talk poorly about anybody else to tarnish your own energy, yeah, and your reputation, okay? Because the person you're with might not like it. You know, if you do that, it might turn him off you, yeah, because there's going to be good sex, maybe. Who knows?
Interesting.
Perhaps, maybe.
Interesting. And I got similar messages for you, Lisa, and this is going to blow your mind. I'll have to send a picture to this to you, reading to you also. And it's just like you mentioned about, communication. I got dirty talk for Lisa. So, when it comes to this message for you, Lisa, and it's just like, just when it sent in this energy of this reading and just, for your spicy cards for today too. I just feel like, you don't talk ill about anyone, but you have your way with words too. That's very,
Talk
you have a,
dirty about yourself.
was that?
I said, talk dirty about yourself.
Or it could be just like you know how to speak to people in a way that's really engaging. Like, they're like, oh, you said that. And it's just like, you just got like an awesome, I say mouthpiece. I don't want to say that, but you know your way with words, and you just you have a spicy vocabulary that brings people together. That's why I say with dirty talk too. It's all could
Yeah.
mean so many things, but what I'm sensing for Lisa, and and it says go clean your room. Oh wait, no, but there you go. That's exactly what you're talking about, Lisa. You have a
Oh, right, I got what she's saying. Go clean the bedroom.
yeah, you got a way with words, Lisa, and it's just like with dirty talk too. People like that. They like your vocabulary too with this, this message. But when it comes to relationships, I'm sensing. I feel like you don't feel like you're really ready for that too. It's like it's like hell no, I ain't going. So it's like you're closed for
That's
business.
doing it.
It's like nope, I am not. I am not. You're just like you're healing, from past relationships, and you're just like
Yeah,
nope.
it's better
I'm
that way anyway. It's better that way. Not
Yeah,
going
and
to make them wait for it, the better it is. Even.
exactly. But you have your way with words, but it's not open for business too when it comes to your spicy reading cards too. So really powerful messages here for you too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm sensing. You're not looking at that's what I got too. And I always pull this card for you too, Lisa. So it's like spot on.
No.
It's like, get only would feed energy if I really yeah, exactly. If you're interested,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
into that. But I have a rebel card too for you, Lisa, that'll help you uplift yourself. And it says, "You are talented and fucking amazing, my friend. And the world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit." And it ties into this message right here. So
And the one I pulled for, the one about the don't gossip.
right, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yes, that it fits
Dumb shit. Don't use it
perfectly.
for gossip. That's dumb
Exactly.
shit.
Just always remember that, Lisa. You are talented and fucking amazing. Just don't use your the world needs your power, use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. So
Yeah.
she says that's the nicest rebel card you pulled. I gotta send
It is the nicest one in the pack.
right. I'm gonna send this to her right now in the picture. So this is a really interesting read. So hold on for a second, guys. So much love to you, Lisa. Let me get my phone out. Nick. There you go. Take a quick picture like Peter Parker does in Spider-Man. So
We're all like it, aren't we, Lisa? I mean, I'm the same. My ex-boyfriend phoned me the other day. I put the phone down on him.
oh, you
Yeah.
did? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Good for you for sending your
They don't get it, do they? Don't get it. It's like, go away now, enough already.
yeah, they're just trying to,
And they try to hang on and talk you into it, and I've just put the phone down.
yeah, they got their I know as a guy too, I know their objective. They just wanna have some fun basically, so
Yeah, this long distance talk on the phone. Yeah. Click.
yeah.
Bye.
Glad you stand your ground though, Mandy.
Yes, got to.
It's so
It's like I'm halfway through now. I can't be wasting my time on idiots, on time wasters.
exactly.
Yeah.
I hear that.
I'm ready to meet someone now that will be ready to make, to settle down and make a commitment. I'm ready now, so I'm ready. I must be vibrating that I'm ready. Surely it's safe enough for me to meet someone now.
Right.
Who knows?
Yes, indeed. So Ocean Garnett wants a spiritual message. So yeah, Lisa says my
Right, spirit message.
hang out with a lot of people because I don't engage in push downers. Yeah, I hear you, Lisa. I'm the same way. So I hear that. I hear you on that. But Ocean Garnett.
Right, a Gateway of Light activation card. Okay.
Ocean Garnett.
This is for Ocean Garnet. Ocean.
Ooh, flu. Okay. Okay.
Right, we got Toff, Light Codes, Light Initiation, The Great Teacher, and Awakening, Divine Magic.
Mm.
And then I got the Sword of Light, which is your divine protection for cutting the cords and breakthrough energy. So I'll read out from the book. I've got 2 cards for you.
Oh, the card I pulled for you, Oceana, it's powerful, so it's all good. I just, nice shuffle. If a card flies out, that's a powerful message here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find this one. Right. Right. Toph, pronounced Toph, also known as Tahiti, is the ancient Egyptian Ibis, head god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. Acknowledged as the sacred scribe who created writing, he is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphics and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws of the universe, which inevitably led to the end of their civilization. This gateway takes you to a space where you can connect with the energetic frequency that Toph carries. As a master teacher of the stars, he holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts from this lifetime and the many others you've lived. Toph's primary teaching is spiritual integrity, and he's working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls, the ascended Atlanteans, to guide those who are ready to increase their awareness. He specializes in helping those who are finding it difficult to make spiritual progress, to rise above the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and he helps awaken the teacher within them. So your message with this card is, you are blessed to connect with Toph. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories. But this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself is your story. And your story is essential for connecting with the divine magic. Right? And evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fears get loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. And then I got the Sword of Light. Okay? This is... Okay, the Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God, and he is considered Source's right-hand man. He is the archangel who is chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who is feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by Archangel Michael. The Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it's a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual power. Even though it is carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all of those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations and to severe cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. You can visualize yourself cutting a cord, you know. So visualize yourself engulfed in a golden light. Say, Sword of Light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in truth and light, fulfilling the call of my soul. Your message with this card is, when this card comes to you, know that it is a confirmation that you are walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It's also a sign that you have the opportunity to severe connections to fears and limitations with your sword. Cut those cords. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in transition now and detaching from necessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment, as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. So you might be breaking away from people that no longer serve you, that hold you back. Yeah, and you want to gravitate towards more positive people. That's why you cut the cords, then you're no longer attached, you see. They can't pull you back in spiritually, you know. Because when you cut the cord, it stops you from thinking about these people as well, because you're no longer connected to them. So know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul families will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity to open for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. Okay?
And just, I have a very powerful similar message for you, Ocean Garnet. And this is all about family and just like, the circle of life too. And just to really, for you, my friend, we can take from this message is to really, connect with those, your soul family per se. And family could be more than just, blood relatives too. And it's just like what Mandy is talking about, cutting the cords from people who are just, who are draining you or who are just making you feel a certain way too. And just really connect with people who are just really have your back, even if it's not blood related as well. And just like, with the circles of life, with our family, even our soul family also, Ocean God, really connect with that and just
I
really
found my people now and I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Just finding your peeps, your soul tribe, your soul family, and just really, connecting with that circle of life, people who have your back, who always support you no matter what, love you unconditionally too. And it's just, really connecting with that too, creating those relationships, with people who just really care about you, who really just, care about you unconditionally, And even if it's like not blood related too, I'm just getting that message for you too. Just, what you can take from this message, similar to what Mandy is sharing too about those connections. If you want to cut off those friends who have been draining you and connect with people who love you unconditionally too, so on and so forth.
Friends, from ex-lovers, whatever. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I had to do that with an ex because I just couldn't get over him. I just couldn't. It was horrible. And then I found out about this cord cutting and I thought, right. But if you do it, you got to be sure. You got to be sure.
Yeah.
And I did. Yeah, and it works. You got to be sure it's what you want to do. You can reconnect again just by thinking about them. For period of time, for a lengthened period of time, but just be careful not to. You don't really want to. But then you can always cut the cord again.
Yeah, that's what I did with my previous partners too. Nothing against him, but it was just some weird stuff, and I just gotta, you know, not say slam the door, but just lock it, cut the cords, whatever you want to call it too. And it's just like, it's over. It is what it is. Like friendships, like that's just like a way of like trying to bring some old stuff back in. It's like, do I really want that again? So it's like, I had nothing against you, but it's like, it's not like the same as it used to be. It's like it's over. So it's like
it's over. Yeah, you gotta go now.
Yep. Peace.
Bye. Gotta go now.
Later.
Later.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Not doing it for me no more.
Yeah, get the fuck out. You're being replaced. No, not saying like that.
Well, not quite that horrible, but
Right.
if you push me far enough, I will.
Don't push me because I'm close to.
Don't make me be horrible to you because I don't want it.
Lose my head. That's an old school hip hop song. I love it. My mom sang that all the time when I was little. I was like, oh shit. So that really rhymes, Love that 80s song.
Yeah.
Oh man. So hopefully that was helpful.
There are some great songs around.
Yeah, just connecting with that circle of life, the people who love you unconditionally. So yes, indeed. So much love to you, Ocean Garnett. And Mary, since she's Jay, can we say a community prayer, meditation, or something today for the people? Yeah, it's hard about what happened in Sri Lanka today. It's heartbreaking. So I could do a little meditation for you guys, just like a few minutes too, just to help us, send some love to people in Sri Lanka and India. And so, yeah, and then we'll do the spicy spiritual collective reading too afterwards. So, but yeah, Ocean, you're welcome. So it fits perfect this very moment because I'm trying to figure. Yeah, of course.
I'll help you if anybody's got you've got a psychic attack. This is a big one. You can have cord attachments to your throat chakra where someone's tried to suppress you. You speaking your truth, right? Get rid of that. Okay, that's a negative attachment you don't need.
Right.
Your third eye. Someone who's told you your truth is not your truth. That will affect your third eye, so you need to cut cords there. Cut cords out to your heart where someone might have hurt your feelings.
Right.
Yeah. Or, I'll just do a whole body thing.
Just do like a washing away with your chakras. Yeah.
Yeah. Visualize yourself on a beach with Archangel Michael in the sky. And just stand there with all these people that have wronged you, or that you're negatively attached to, that you no longer want to be attached to. And just ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords that attach you to these people and let them go. And let them go into the sea. You just walk away on the beach. See yourself walking away in freedom, away from their limiting limitations that these people, have put on you. Because you're no longer limited. You're free now. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Just say, thank you, Archangel Michael. I am free to be who I really want to be.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So good stuff, advice there, Mandy. Yes, indeed. And Mary Thornberry will do a little prayer meditation for the people in what happened in Sri Lanka. And I heard about it just briefly before I left on my house today too, and it's crazy. What's gonna happen. I'm not sure what's happening specifically, but I know it's pretty crazy too. So yeah. Oh, okay. So she says, Protester Storm President was residents on Saturday as tens of thousands of people took the streets of against their leader. They hold responsible for their nations. Oh shoot! My goodness.
Oh, that's awful, isn't it? Hey.
So we're gonna, for the people in Sri Lanka and India, just gonna send some prayers their way too. So Mandy, I'm gonna mute you for a minute so we could do a meditation, so you can really feel relaxed. So yeah, I'm gonna mute you for a minute too, and just like gonna mute my camera too, so you guys can hear my voice. So let's take the time right now to just get grounded and to just really, really get grounded, relax within our bodies and our minds too, and to just, connect with our breath, being aware of that too, for this prayer meditation for the people of Sri Lanka in India, just to really send some love and energy their way too. And just really taking the time to just taking a breath in, just taking a breath in with the inhale, and then releasing the breath out with the exhale. Just to really holding our hands to our heart or having our hands in prayer, just to really send some love and energy and light to the people of Sri Lanka during their difficult times right now. And just really sending that love and healing energy there too. And just really doing that, for yourself when you are being aware of your breath, when you are just relaxing the mind, the body, and being aware of your breath too, when you are taking the breath in with an inhale and then releasing the breath out with the exhale when you're ready to release. And so, as we are continuing to connect with our breath and to just being aware of our breath too, when we are taking a breath in with an inhale and then releasing the breath out with the exhale, just to release anything that's no longer needed, and just sending that love and intention there for the people of Sri Lanka and to everyone in India too, and for all the globe as well, for those who are going through their challenges in Sri Lanka, in the US, in Canada, all over the globe, just to send that healing and loving energy towards the people that we care about, towards anyone who really needs it, and to just really hold that into our hearts, really send in that prayer, that loving energy towards the people that really need it at this time. And just, take those moments for yourselves to just visualize what it will be like to just sending that healing and loving support towards people who really need it at this time. For the people in Sri Lanka, for those in the US, for those in Canada, wherever in the globe too, just to really visualize that and just sending that loving and healing intention towards 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 those people and towards everything that's connected to this planet as well. I just breathe that into your hearts as you are continuing to take a breath in with an inhale and then releasing the breath out with the exhale when you are ready to release anything that's no longer needed, and sending that love towards anyone who really needs it. And right now, let's take the time right now to just thank ourselves for taking the time to just send the loving and healing energy towards the people of Sri Lanka, the US, Canada, Brazil, Ukraine, for those who really need it at this time. Just to send that healing energy there, and really thanking ourselves for taking the time right now to just pray, to ground, and to send that love there. And as we are thanking ourselves for being in this space of awareness, where we are just taking the time right now to send that healing and loving energy towards the people of Sri Lanka, the US, and all over the globe who really truly need this loving, healing energy from all of us too, from the people of the earth, from the animals, and just really sending that love and healing energy back towards anyone and anything that truly need it. And just really saying the mantra too to help the people, to those who really need it, for those in Sri Lanka, for those in the US, and over the globe also. Whatever mantra, or affirmation that you said within yourself silently or out loud, just to really honor that and just really holding that into your heart and sending that love, loving and healing energy towards anyone who really needs it. And when you guys are ready, let's bring some awareness back into our body, stretching out our legs and arms if we need to. And when you guys are ready, you can come back and open your eyes. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys too. So,
do you know what? This with Archangel Michael, we were the cord cutting. You could do this for Sri Lanka, for Ukraine, Japan, China, anywhere where it's a war-torn country. The more angels you invoke to send into these countries that are at war, the more divine intervention can come in, the more, you alert the divine intervention to take over, like with natural disasters, like the rain in Ukraine. Well, all of a sudden, they had flooding, and that stopped people going into Kiev. Yeah. So we can have natural disasters instead of war, because obviously there's like keeping down the numbers and we're having a clear out in the planet of toxic energy, and it's clearing up the planet now, like the volcanoes. They're there to clear up water, first you have the fire and the smoke, and then the water from the rain, and that's a better way, because then God gets involved. It's either war or natural disaster. Yeah, so the more we invoke angels into these war-torn areas in the world, throughout the globe, yeah, then we can win spiritually. Okay? So when you think about these places and you want to say a prayer, invoke angels. An army of angels, good angels, to fight good fight.
Yeah. And Lisa that too. It feels for children, and it's through my way too. I saw that as well. So yeah, I feel that too. And so hopefully that meditation is helpful for all you guys, especially if you want to send some love towards people in Sri Lanka, to Ukraine, for those who really need it too. So thank you for that request, Mary. I'm always willing to help out for those who want prayer requests too. It's always welcome on my channel too. So thank you for that, Mary Thornberry, for that request too. Appreciate that. So yes, indeed. So Lisa, though, so out of
the more we invoke angels, it's like you shouldn't really have to ask for help, to be honest. But they're not open to listen, and we need this cord cutting to free us up so that we can listen. I was watching birds today, like magpies, and they're babies, and it's like, how does a bird know that now it's time to take them out and teach them how to fly, teach babies how to fly, like we do? We know how to, through natural instinct. But where does this instinct come from? Who's telling us to do it? God is. God's telling us what to do next. And do you know what I mean? It's like somewhere along the line we got cut off from that and stopped listening because we were told lies by people who are ignorant. And then that blocks out the truth because you don't know the truth because you're thinking stupid thoughts that will override the truth and darken out the truth. You know, so nobody can see the truth because we're not listening. But so the more angels we invoke at this time into this on this planet, you know, to these war-torn countries, the better. Yeah, because that's how we bring love to the world and bring God back into the equation. Because God's been hidden and buried in a web of secrets and lies. You know.
Yeah.
So.
So thank you for sharing that important message, Mandy. And Gina M, thank you for popping in too. I'm glad you liked the meditation. Awesome. Pop in for mention that too. Thank you, Gina M. Good to see you.
That
Shout out to
singing
you.
bowl is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm feeling calm. I think that worked for me too. So it's like sending that love to Sri Lanka, to people in the US and Brazil and Ukraine, where those who really need it too. So yeah, thank you guys too. And for your love and support. And Lisa, if she wants for us to do a spicy and spiritual collective reading, to end
Right.
things.
Okie dokie.
All right, I want to do something very special for this request, Lisa. So yes, she always has the fun questions. Shout out to Lisa. So she's a very fun person. The same goes to all you guys too, Andy and Dina, Michelle, all you guys here too. So all right, so spicy spiritual messages for the collective.
Our Prime Minister's resigned, doesn't he?
Oh, say what? Your Prime Minister in your country?
Boris Johnson's resigned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did a reading way back about it, and yeah, he did resign. So that's good. It's good anyway, you know. Yeah. What a joke.
Oh wow.
So this is for the collective. That's that one.
Is that you shuffling your cards there, Mandy?
Yeah, I've got two. I pulled two cards.
Cool. So Boris is the UK version of Trump. Ew, yikes!
Oh, he is. He really is.
I don't even know
but
who this. So
there's a black one we got now who's going to run. He's called Risky Sunaki or something like that. Sunaki. But he's the Chancellor, so he's the one who's been dishing out all the money. He's a good guy, so let's hope he gets in. He'd probably sort this country out. They said that he'd been meeting someone from the KGB, some Russian from the KGB, and he was caught, but they stopped mentioning that now. It was only mentioned a couple of times, and that was by another politician. That's I can't remember her name now, but she's in the Labour Party, and she kept on mentioning it a couple of times when she's being interviewed, just to get it in, and then it was mentioned again.
Mm. And so, you want to go, Mandy, or you want me to go first?
Oh, just there we go.
Okay,
Yeah, you go ahead. Cause
I was gonna drink some water first because my throat's dry.
right.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'll go first. I got 4 messages for the collective, and one of them is a rebel card for the last one. So, I think, for these spicy cards that I pulled for the collective today too, I'm just gonna read them, orderly too. And think just like to really go deeper, and whoever that may be for you too. And you see this, powerful image here too with this woman. It looks like she's, diving deep into like a pool or a lake or something. And it's just like, just really diving deep into ourselves, like wherever that may be for ourselves with self care, spirituality, where that's really important for us to just to really, going deeper as well, especially when it comes to, for anything that's really important for our health, mentally, physically, spiritually, just really diving deep into that, going deeper. And just also to protect yourselves also. And I'm not saying, if you're doing something spicy too, always protect yourself also, especially fellas and women. But also in a way, like literally, is just to really protect yourself. Protect yourself, from, unwanted energies that doesn't really resonate with you. That's really unhealthy. Just always find ways to protect yourself. And just really with this, 2 powerful messages here too, just really tie into that too, with these spicy cards here too. Just all about diving deeper, going deeper to just, diving deep into anything that's really important for us. And just really protecting yourself too, as well. But also, the card that I have too that kind of resonates with this too. And I got the color red. So it's like, you see this and you got the red lipstick on the girl here, and the color red just came up with this message too. It's really all about power, protection, safety. So it's really finding that, connecting with that root chakras too, to really diving deep with that, protecting ourselves, really even just wearing the color red too. It could be with lipstick, nails, clothes, even red too, like strawberries. That's like in season right now too for those in the US, or watermelon per se too. Even when it comes to the root chakras, connecting with our strength and power, just really, diving deep into that for ourselves as well. Just when we are going through, those difficult times, to really connect with ourselves, connecting with our safety and power, to really know who we are truly, and to really connect with that. And because, with the rebel card, and this is going to be sound pretty loco, but, fuck, shit's about to get real. Oh shit. Fuck, you need your people around you. So, like in Bad Boys said, and Martin Lawrence says in Bad Boys, shit's gonna get real. Just gotta have your,
Mm-hmm.
so always, just, as like all of us in here too, we just gotta look out for each other. The shit's about to get real, my friends. So, yeah, just,
Yeah.
have your peeps around us too. Like, especially like right now too, for those who are here. So, yes, indeed. So hopefully, this resonates to anyone who's watching it. And yes, Lisa, this resonates on making choices in intimacy, asking yourself. This really goes with what you're. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, what do you got, Mandy?
Right, I've got the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off or play it down or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself or the giver and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in. You're a superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. And I got a card from Archangel Michael, which it says eternal love. So this is right. My prayer, your prayer is, you say, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving and expressing and giving love. So this goes with that card, really. You know, the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. And if you find it hard, then say this little prayer to Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael will help you to feel safe receiving compliments. The next one I've got is Isis, and this is past life card. So the situations in your life involve your past life memories. And then they've got Lakshmi, which is your bright future. So you need to stop worrying and everything is going to be fine. Okay? So I hope that helps. And another card I got, it says, pay attention to red flags. So not everything is rosy and hunky-dory. You need to be cautious of the signs that are cautioning you. Okay? Don't be a fool. But don't be overly harsh either. All right? Be open to receive compliments. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's be careful as well.
Yeah, and Michael was really present in both of our readings today too. Metatron and Michael. It's just, very powerful too. What Ocean Garnet was saying too. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And same with you, Lisa. A lot of us don't fully absorb a true compliment. So if you do receive a compliment, just really embrace that too. And so really just really take that in. Even if it's like, hey, you look nice today. So that's like a compliment there. It's like that's nice and polite. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it really does make a difference, it really does. And it lifts your vibration up. So if it makes you feel good, then you should say it to someone else and make them feel good as well. And if more people gave more compliments and people were open to receive them as they should, then this world would be a much better place to live in.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Instead of us all walking around feeling insecure and thinking we're not good enough and, or somehow bad in some way, shape or form, in one way or another, we've done something wrong. Do you know what I mean? We should be open to receive, compliments.
Right.
Why shouldn't we think good things about ourselves?
Exactly. And so
I met this woman and she thought that the reason that the job of being human was to suffer, right? And she really believed that, that we're on this earth to suffer.
Well, just just to add to that, because life is enjoyable, but this also is suffering. You just can't deny that. But it's not like the all end all be all. It's just like we go through those challenging times that helps us become the people who we are. And it's just like life. When there's suffering. That's really what I've learned from a lot of Buddhists that I heard from my friends' classes, and also when it comes to just in general, it's like common sense. Like in life there's suffering because we go through our challenges. We deal with people passing and certain things too that are ending, but grow to be the people who we are. So yeah, it's like it's just like suffering's not like the end. It's just part of it. Oh, go ahead, Mandy. I didn't mean
the most vital healing, the most vital healing act that we could perform has got so much taboo around it. Kids have to grow up in these schools that we really don't. We've got no say in what they do. And it's like things that I was taught at school is like stuck in my head and it's affected me. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And if we were only the basic things that we've been lied to about, which is the best healing that we could possibly have, and we don't because we think that it's somehow bad,
Right.
And this is where it all stems from, all this pain and suffering and the the polarity and balance as well, men and women, the male energy, the masculine energy. Now we've got kids that are being born with the energies, their masculine and feminine energy. They're more in touch with both, rather than just being one-sided, you know.
Right.
Because they've had to come into this planet like it before it gets knocked out of them. They need to be so in touch with their truth, you know. So that's why some of the souls that are born now have never been they've never incarnated before on this planet, so they've got no past life karma to deal with. Yeah. Like past life things, like puritanical. If we were in the age of puritanical, right, then we might have had to wear a chastity belt, that sort of thing. Yeah. So that's going to affect us in the next lifetimes until we work through it. But because it's such a vital time and on the planet right now, yeah, with the war in Ukraine, Russia threatening to take over the world and blow up the world, and we all need to be enlightened at this time. So this is why these new souls that are being born onto this planet and are not tainted any, you know, that from past lifetime experiences, you know.
Right.
They're, yeah.
Right. Thank you for sharing that, Mandy, too. And, you know, if you guys want to check out Mandy's channel, Maiden Divine Wisdom Tarot, her link will be in the description below, too. Same goes for She Walks in Beauty, too. You have an awesome day, too, Lisa, you know, and for those who are in here as well, thank you all for dropping in, saying hi, hitting that like button, too. I appreciate that as well. And subscribing to my lovely friend here, Mandy, too. She'll Maiden Divine Feminine Wisdom Tarot too. And if you guys ever want to check out her channel, feel free to do so. She's amazing.
I haven't for about a week now. I haven't put up anything, but I will start doing it again.
Cool.
I'm busy a little bit.
Yeah, you're busy with your music. I totally understand it. Yeah, so it's all good. If you guys ever want to check out Mandy's channel too, you know, the link will be in the description below. Same goes with Lisa's channel too. She Walks in Beauty, and Ron's channel, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. He'll be going live with another awesome content creator today too, later on at, you know, around 5:30 p.m. my time. So that'll be a different time zone for those who are in a different time zone as well. But, you know, I might do another live stream, just a solo one tonight. I'm not sure. I might just, you know, let you guys know about that on social media. But yeah, I'll let you guys know since Michelle's been asking that too. So I'll just take note of that. But for those who want to just, you know, collab with me, who want to send me some feedback or just want to collab with me in the future, there's my email, herc213@gmail.com. So if you guys, I check my email every day before when I wake up and before I go to sleep too. So yes, feel free to hit me up if you want to collab or if you want to send me some feedback about my content or services, etc. And for those who want to just, you know, oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Ocean Garnett. If for those who want to check out my link tree, also who want to connect with my Instagram, Facebook, my doTERRA page, Patreon, you name it too, feel free to check out my link tree. That's in the chat right now. But for those who are watching the replay of this live stream, it'll be in the description below too. So feel free to check out all the links too that I put in the description below too. All the people that I collaborated and, you know, give a shout out to. So same goes with Mandy too. So you gotta give her some love and support as well. So she does some awesome stuff too for a lot of people. So
yes, subscribe. You know.
Yes, feel free to subscribe to her, guys. Please do. But and I'll also be going back live on Monday too. So getting back to my schedule too, just, you know, with all that as well. So I've been going live actually a few days, and I like it too. It's really keeps me engaged and fun. So I might go live tonight by myself. You never know if I'm just gonna get my friend.
It's company for you as well, Jane. At least you're not out mixing with idiots at the moment, because people are going through a lot of changes. The energy being so heavy like it is, it's affecting people, and they're saying the wrong things, and they don't mean to say what they're saying. It comes out at the wrong time. So stay in your bubble of protection just for a little bit longer.
Yeah, just protecting myself. Have my Captain America shield or my Ultra Instinct there. It's like, nope.
Or your crystal, your
Right, crystal.
snakeskin jasper crystal.
Yeah, I
Got to
got my
carry that
up in
well.
here. I got these here every day. Wash them and all kind of stuff. And
The snakeskin jasper, you put it in your pocket and take it out with you.
yes, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I will do that, Mandy. Thank you.
You'll see how it changes the energies around you, the people you meet. It's amazing.
Okay, I'll take note of that.
I watch it happen. When I put that crystal in my pocket, or else I might pass it to a friend.
Yeah.
I watch the energy change.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes, indeed. So you never know. So thank you guys for being here. I might pop on tonight too on my channel. You never know. So I'll keep you guys updated on social media. So if you want to check me, keep me updated on the updates on my social media, on my Instagram, feel free to check out my link tree for those who have an Instagram too. And much love to all you guys who are here too. And maybe continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones in our environment. And I'll see you guys probably tonight or on Monday for sure. So I'll let you guys know.
Be true to yourself. Don't go saying no to what you really want.
Exactly.
If it floats your boat, do it.
Go for it. Exactly.
Go for it.
I support that message, what Mandy said. So yes, indeed.
Don't betray yourself.
Yes, indeed. So yes, take care. Indeed, and I'll see you guys around. So bye everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Yes, indeed.